All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Super here, and welcome to another Mortal Kombat 1 video. This one is huge. If this is actually true, which the title of the video is not bullshit, if this actually ends up being true, this is huge, and it's not good. So, there was a leaker who was notorious for getting a lot of Mortal Kombat 1 correct before the game came out. He's a leaker. He got a lot of what we saw in the reveal trailer. He had actually mentioned the things we were going to see way ahead of time. So he's had a track record of having correct information about Mortal Kombat 1 leaks. And he came out and said that the Season 3, Year 3, Combat Pack 3 for Mortal Kombat 1 has been canceled very recently. So I'll read you guys the article from Insider Gaming. Let me see. Known Mortal Kombat 1 leaker. I won't show it on screen, but I will put the article in the description if you guys want to check it out. Known Mortal Kombat 1 leaker Fate Unknown posted on Reddit that the cancellation happened recently after the Chaos Reigns expansion sold poorly. It's not all bad for Mortal Kombat 1 fans, as there are still characters from Kombat 2, blah, blah, blah. Fate Unknown also said that it's possible a cameo or two make it to the game due to work that had already been done on them, but he didn't know yet. Let me see, anything else? No, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's like the quote from Reddit, right? Fate Unknown usually would post on Reddit answering fan questions and stuff, but apparently Warner Brothers has scrapped the plans for NetherRealm Studios to make a Year 3 with a story expansion and Combat Pack 3. That is crazy. I understand that the sales did poorly, but Mortal Kombat 1 is getting better and better and better and better and better. And the fact that Warner Brothers would ditch this game that is, in my opinion, gameplay wise amazing. It has its flaws, don't get me wrong, but the gameplay is absolutely amazing. It has all the potential in the world to continue improving, especially with more DLC characters. This roster is already amazing, and the fact that they would cancel it and not give it more of a chance because the sales of Chaos Reigns didn't do well is definitely disappointing for me. I really wanted this game to receive more DLC characters, and I think myself and you guys included wanted to see this game get a story mode expansion that explains what the hell happened in Chaos Reigns. Yes, I understand Chaos Reigns story mode was a complete mess, and it just made no sense at all, especially the ending. And I felt like, maybe with another story mode expansion, they could complete this chapter in the Mortal Kombat history and explain what the hell's going on, right? But it seems like NetherRealm is not going to get that chance, and we're not going to get any more future DLC after the T-1000 and Conan the Barbarian. And I gotta say, I'm if this actually ends up being true, I'm very, very disappointed. And of course, NetherRealm Studios has been working on what could potentially be in Combat Pack 3 because characters just don't, take like a few months to be worked on and get done, right? This has been in the process for a while with characters that would make it onto Combat Pack 3. So it's not like if they haven't started work on those characters. I'm pretty sure they started work on those characters, and people who put a lot of time and dedication, their work is going to be for nothing just because Warner Brothers doesn't see that, the money in a future expansion or future DLC for MK1 specifically. Is very, very disappointing. And man, I woke up like being surprised. I'm like, wait, what the hell is this? Mortal Kombat 1 future DLC plans canceled. Yeah, there's many factors in why this is getting canceled too. Obviously, when you stick the price tag of $50 on an expansion that leaves fans incredibly disappointed. So then the word of mouth spreads, man, the story mode was ass, or the ending was ass. Some of these characters were. I know that for some people, this is not me, but some people really hated the fact that Sector and Cyrex got gender swapped. It's just inevitable that you're going to have people who are upset about that, but that's their opinion. I didn't care. I was just happy that we got Sector and Cyrax. They play amazing. They're a lot of fun. But then word of mouth spreads, right? Blah, blah, blah. And then casual fans who might be interested in buying the story mode expansion just never end up doing it. I think that $50 price tag was insane. And I think that was one of the biggest contributing factors of Chaos Reigns not selling a lot. And, it's going to have a negative effect trickling down to what could potentially have been a year 3. Thinking about this with, a silver lining, if you want to see any sort of positivity in this, if this ends up being true, it means that the full working powers and abilities of NetherRealm Studios would go to the next game, which I think will be a Mortal Kombat game, because the CEO has come out and said that Mortal Kombat is a franchise that they plan on supporting and being part of one of their main 4 games, along with the Harry Potter franchise and Batman games, or DC, but more specifically Batman. And then Game of Thrones, and then Mortal Kombat was in one of those games. I already thought that there was going to be another Mortal Kombat game moving forward, because whenever there's a new game, it sells like crazy. So I think for Warner Brothers, they were looking at, they're looking at the dollar signs. We can't really say anything different, right? They want as much money as they can, and it trickles down to us, which then fucking sucks, because then they try to suck us dry with every single penny that they could possibly get. And I think that has such a negative effect on MK1. And will they learn their lesson in the next Mortal Kombat game? I don't think so. They'll probably still try to nickel and dime us for everything that they can, and when the next game comes out. But because the CEO said that Mortal Kombat was one of the franchises that they were going to focus on, guarantee you guys that the full power of NetherRealm Studios workforce is going to go towards the next game. And they've already been working on that game for, years. Well, they've known what the game was going to be for years. So I'm sure that they've been working on it for, at least the past 2 years, maybe 2.5 years, something like that. So it's deep in development right now, what the next game is going to be. So similar to when they announced Mortal Kombat 11 is not going to have any more DLC characters and they're going to focus on the next game, that's exactly what's going to happen if this ends up being true. If this doesn't end up being true and we still get some DLC and combat pack content, that's great. But if it ends up being true, then we could definitely expect a new Mortal Kombat game very soon. Maybe even late next year. Whoa, not late 2024. I'm still thinking that the game is going to come out in 2026. But instead of maybe a September release, maybe it gets pushed back up to an April release. But who knows? That's something that we're going to have to wait and see. Maybe the leaker has some information on that. Someone could ask them. But it seems like Warner Brothers, instead of giving a Mortal Kombat 1 a chance for year 3, they know for a fact that whenever a new Mortal Kombat game comes out, it's gonna sell no matter what. And even though MK1 was the first sort of multiple steps backwards for the sales of Mortal Kombat 1 and sort of like the reputation because of how it started, even though it's gotten so much better, I still think that the Mortal Kombat name is strong enough for whenever a new Mortal Kombat game comes out, everyone is just so excited to see what Mortal Kombat has to offer, they buy the game. So I think that, their decision to scrap any future plans for a DLC and focus on the next Mortal Kombat game, I think that's what they were thinking. But like I said, it makes me really sad because I do love Mortal Kombat 1. You guys know I've been praising this game when it comes to gameplay since the beginning. And even though it's not as a good complete package as MK11, the gameplay stands out so much. And yeah, I love this game. So it makes me really sad, guys, that if we don't get any future DLC, that's pretty much it. I know the game would be supported when it comes to updates, balance changes, stuff like that. Um, but once there's no more DLC, that means they're going to focus on the next game. So yeah, we'll see what happens down the road. We'll see if NetherRealm says anything about this. I don't think they will because they still have 2 more DLC characters that are going to be coming soon. So until then, I don't think anything is going to be said. And it seems like the next DLC character will probably come out in late January. So then that means that probably in March, the final DLC character will come out. And after that, I think maybe like after a month passes or something like that, or 2 months, similar to MK11, they will probably announce that their focus is on their next game. And that's how it's going to happen. But we'll see. Maybe this leaker is wrong, even though the leaker does have a track record of being correct in a lot of things, like a lot from Mortal Kombat 1. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Are you guys sad about, the potential of not having any more DLC content for this game? Or maybe some people are happy about it and they just want to move on and forget about MK1 and move on to whatever else NetherRealm has in store in the future. But let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.